Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. I hope you guys are well. It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please, you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know my videos are uploaded. Also, please don't forget to check out my Instagram, you guys. I do have testimonials, reviews. I do pick a card readings on there. I have a bunch of cool stuff on there for you. I also am holding a Reiki healing giveaway session right now that I will be closing out in a few days. And it's a Reiki session with a 1-card pull. Okay. So this is amazing because I think everybody should have a healing session, and I think it'll be a really good experience for all of you. With that being said, I want to go ahead and say thank you so much again, Chi-Chi, for your generous donation, and all of you who have donated so kindly. Zitlalia, I believe I said your name right. Zitlalia, my current client. Thank you so much for also donating to my channel and being so kind, so generous. And I appreciate all of you deeply, and I am sending you all my prayers through my ancestors and blessing all of you guys who have been so kind and compassionate, okay? So yes, with that being said, if you guys would like to donate, I do have my Cash App below. I have my Indie Deck wish list. I have my PayPal. I have my Amazon wish list. I have a bunch of cool stuff on there, okay? Yes, we are going to go ahead and do a pick a card today based off of who will you marry. We're going to get into the details to see what is really going on, what they look like, and timing, okay? Wonderful. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome in, you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I am a psychic medium. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with a channeled message, and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient. I am a medium. Let's jump in, you guys. Yes, so I do have a more descriptive bio about myself at the bottom of the description box if you guys are interested in booking a personal. So let's go ahead and see who you guys are going to marry. Let's get the tea. We have the first pile, the Muse Tarot. Yes. The second pile is going to be the Moon Crystal Tarot. The third is the Nosotras Tarot. Okay. So think about your future married life, where it's headed, who it's going to be, and let's get going. If you need more time, please pause the video. Okay, we're going to put that there. Let's go ahead and start pile 1 and see what is your current energy and your transformation around love. You know, I'm really big on transformation, you guys. We cannot look into the future until we look at the past and present. We have to know where we're coming from. That's a part of the love language, yeah? So let's go ahead and see. Pile 1, what's going on within your ascension and your love life? Archangel Michael, please show me. So some of you guys have been feeling very bound to karmic energies and karmic cycles. I feel there's been a lot of being held back by your current connections, feeling bound to, I'm hearing restricted. So I am getting something around your ascension in terms of your esteem. A lot of you guys are learning how to put yourself first. You're learning how to say no to the things that no longer serve you. And I do feel you're letting go of needing to keep yourself bound to a specific identity. It's like a beautiful transformation around who you're becoming. It's a full blossom. I am getting the butterfly totem here, okay, along with wow, the bear totem. So there is a lot of protective energy around who you're becoming. And I want you to know that you're very protected right now in terms of love. You guys are coming out of something very traumatizing, or there's something very heavy that you're coming out of. Your guides and your angels are very much protecting you right now, okay? So we have sage, we have wisdom. Yes. You guys are outgrowing old patterns, and you're really moving into a new experience in terms of love, okay? I'm hearing a roller coaster. Your whole life, I'm getting a lot of your life within your relationships for some of you, not all. There's been a lot of ups and downs in love, like a huge roller coaster. Maybe you guys are dealing with people who need you, or masculines who aren't always the healthiest to be around. And this has really stressed you out and created some negative experiences in your head. We have deep perspective, okay? So this is ultimately your rise. You are letting go of the bind. You're letting go of what's holding you back, and you're really embracing your truth. You're really embracing, I deserve better. It's almost like you guys are even dating some like different. Like it's like you're leveling up. You're no longer dating who you were before. I'm getting a lot of orange energy here. So there's a lot of being inspired in terms of your sexual energy. Maybe you guys are really using your sexual energy in a different direction to help you, be more creative at work, or you're just becoming more confident. I'm getting a lot of confidence here after being in the dark for a really long time. So what's going on in love with you, pile one? Let's see. Right now, yeah, I'm getting a lot of cleaning things up, wanting to get organized, feeling really confident, feeling good. You are reorganizing your entire life, or even like it could just be reorganizing your expectations in love, something that may have been really hard for some of you, okay? I am getting a lot of not wanting to see. Some of you guys don't want to see something in love. Maybe for a really long time you were almost in denial, or I don't even want to say in denial, but it's almost like you couldn't fathom seeing the truth about something. And so this is something that you recently awakened to. We have the soulmate card. Some of you guys have been heavily invested in a soulmate connection, back and forth, a twin flame. So this is probably what was hurting you, or maybe you just didn't want to see that the separation was needed. It's never easy to disconnect from your divine counterpart, because you do feel like your heart is being ripped out of your chest with them. And a big part of this ascension and this journey is to learn how to be alone, right? So it's painful for the person that we love, to push us closer to ourselves. There's a lot of karma. You guys are really working through your relationships. All your relationships throughout your life, Pile One, have been incredibly karmic. You're learning how to heal within your connections. Your masculine is healing. And in each photo, it's almost like the masculine has been seducing the feminine here. So maybe some of you guys are learning how to love from a place of letting go of lust, letting go of love that is easy, letting go of things that outwardly might appear very beautiful, but once you get to know this person, it's like, wow, what did I get in touch with? A lot of you, I am getting a cycle of moving too fast, you guys. This energy for me is about moving too fast, and not having specific boundaries in love. And this is what you are learning right now, okay? So you guys are in deep, deep contemplation. So I am channeling some energies that November and December are going to be very, very big months. 2020, big months of transformation for you in matters of love. I am getting a lot of stepping into a new pair of heels, feeling taller, feeling more empowered, okay? Some of you guys are going to have a level up in terms of business, which is exactly what is going to help you really connect with high vibrational people. Hanging out with the right people who have the same frequency is going to be very important for you. Wow, look at this soulmate card, you guys. That soulmate is following you. I am getting someone with the name of B, J, R, and someone here who is relentless. Like they are so focused on you. I feel you are going to be off and on, Pal One, with your divine counterpart. Okay, you guys are on a journey right now. And in terms of what's coming in for love, this person is going to offer an engagement. Wow, right away. There's going to be higher levels of commitment, talks of love. This person is very sure. So the person that you guys are going to end up marrying is someone that you are actually in a divine counterpart situation with. And I am feeling very soon. This feels like someone who is going to get very clear about you November, December 2020. There is going to be a major shift. General reading for some of you. Please do not get ahead of yourselves if that does not resonate. But take it as it resonates. There's always a chance, because if you have been doing the work, Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine is also ascending with you. So this should not be a problem. Okay, so who will you be marrying? Okay, so there are going to be some things. We have pay attention to the red flags. We have worth waiting for, and finances in reverse. So what I'm getting here, you guys, is this connection is heavily, heavily passionate. There's a lot of love, okay? There's a lot of romance. This person is very invested in growing with you. But what's happening with, the divine counterpart situation, whether you are on a twin flame journey or a soulmate journey, you guys, the purpose of everything that you're moving through is to ascend individually, meaning finding your soul mission, moving closer to your north node. And sometimes I'm almost getting something is worth the wait. Some of you guys are going to say no to an offer. You're going to say no to this offer. I'm almost getting this person might ask you, this person's going to ask you to marry right away. I'm getting like an unexpected engagement. I feel a lot of you guys are going to be very excited. Some of you have been waiting all year. I'm hearing all year for this. Some of you guys are just really hoping and wishing that you guys connect on a deeper level. And I am here to tell you that yes, it is going to be in your favor. But what is going to happen is a lot of you guys may postpone this. There are some red flags here. This person that's coming in, I do feel like they're about 5'7", 5'8". For some of you, this person's very slender. They are still caught in a karmic cycle. I am getting they may have someone else still that they're connected to. They're going to tell you about this, or there's going to be some honesty. But I'm getting that they cannot disconnect from this, because I'm having a vision of a circular loop that they are inside of, and they cannot get out of this yet. For me, this is about karma that they still need to clear with this person or a situation. So I'm getting that this is kind of the red flag here, that both of you guys are really working on money, on foundation. For others, this person is going to come in with an offer at first, but it may not be marriage right away. It's going to be something else. Like, here's a promise ring. I'm almost getting like, here's a promise ring. Okay, this is, and they're going to sort out what this means. But whatever it is, your guides are saying this is worth waiting for. So don't rush the process. As much as you want to maybe marry this person, and as much as they want to marry you, this is about really taking your time to I'm hearing consider the obstacles and the consequences that are going to come with this offer. It's not that your masculine doesn't want this, okay? Your masculine may have some issues with dependencies, with substances that they need to get rid of, or a karmic that they need to get rid of. There's a lot of imbalanced energy in terms of where they're at. So it's like maybe they're coming in with desperation because they don't want to lose you. Maybe some of you guys are going to be moving on. And take things into account. I'm hearing take it for face value. If this person is saying this is a promise ring, then it's a promise ring. It does not mean it's a wedding ring. If this person is saying this is what I want, then that's what they want. Because I'm getting that right now, you're dealing with somebody. Things have been very cloudy. You've been very confused about the situation. If you're dealing with your soulmate twin flame, there's been a lot of hang up to, break up to make up. I'm getting something about hanging up the phone and then calling each other back. That's that Usher song. There's been a lot of inconsistencies around your love and your connection in love. And I feel your masculine, somebody disconnected here. Somebody disconnected completely for a really long time. And this was unexpected. And now your masculine is wondering if you're ever going to come back, right? there's going to be a lot of romance with this person, you guys. You're dealing with someone who's very romantic, the Knight of Cups, who comes in with an offer of love. This is news of dates. Let's get to know each other. I want to write poetry about you. I want to be on the phone till 12 a.m., 12 midnight with you. There's a lot of like idealistic love, a lot of love that is very deeply rooted in idealism. Okay, so you and your person are both very smitten about each other. I'll tell you that much. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, somewhere between 23 to 29 years old. So who are you going to marry? Let's see. Who is this person? This person's going to be really good at fixing things around the house. They're going to be really good at being a provider is what I'm hearing. Like they're going to be very focused on doing for you. If this is a feminine, this is someone who is going to be very helpful. They're going to want to support you and help you in life instead of, a one-sided energy. This feminine may be the type to want to cook and clean or to support you one way or another. So who are you going to marry? Tell me. Let's see. Pile 1. This is someone who's going to travel a lot. They have a job overseas. They're going to have to be away from the house for a little bit. Okay, so their job requires travel for them. This person is very adventurous as well. Like I'm getting a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I'm also getting a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Who are you going to marry? Let's see. When you meet this person, I'm almost getting the pay attention to the red flags is that this person is emotionally a bit unstable, you guys. They are not balanced. There's maybe some instabilities around codependencies around alcohol, or they just like to party, okay? But there's something about you that they feel so pulled to. They can't imagine. They can't imagine living their life without you. So who are you going to marry? Pile 1. I'm also getting a lot of flowers here. This person is going to, they're actually going to propose with a bouquet of flowers. Something about flowers and honoring you with flowers at all times. This person is very giving. They want to give to you, okay? The person you're going to marry is definitely very sensitive. They're a giver. Maybe by the time you guys marry, you're going to be a little more balanced with each other. But we have the 10 of Wands here. I feel at first this person is going to see home with you, Pile 1. There's a lot of seeing home with you, a lot of wanting to upgrade their life with you. They want what they never had, which is a home. And I feel what is happening here is that you guys are going to feel very in tune. You're going to feel like, let's build, like, yeah, let's do this. But I'm getting a lot of imbalances in terms of their emotions and maybe some habits that they need to clear along the way before you guys get married. This person is very obsessed with you, whether you know this or not. I feel like when they get married to you or, during the process of getting there, they are going to be very connected to you and they're going to want to please you. Everything they do is going to be very much connected to how they can please you, okay? I'm also, yes, this is an Aries, so definitely your divine counterpart. I'm getting a lot of wanting to hold your hand in public. They want to put their arm around you, and they're going to say, you know what song comes to mind? That song, Teach Me by Music Soul Child. They might be a little bit younger than you guys, okay? Maybe there's an age difference here. They want you to teach them. Teach me how to love. Teach me, and I say that with so much respect. Like, not that you have to teach them like you are a mother, but teach them meaning they've never fallen in love like this. This person is going to want guidance because maybe they're not really knowing how to love you. And some of you guys are going to get frustrated, or there's a level of they are emotionally very imbalanced, you guys. For some of you, this person has some issues around possessiveness. They're very jealous. They're easily angered, or there's a lot of imbalances in terms of their emotions and habits. So they are asking you to be patient. Some of you, this person has some PTSD that they're healing. By the time you guys get connected, they are going to be in a place of maybe healing their trauma, or they're going to want to heal with you because you really inspire them to be a better person. This is almost like an Isis and Osiris connection where you are resurrecting the masculine, okay? You're really allowing yourself to provide a sacred space, a place that feels very safe. We have the Ten of Wands. I feel this connection is going to be worth it. You guys are both going to have a lot of life. You guys are going to be pushing ahead. You're going to be very focused. You're going to be very, focused on getting things done in life. You have a vision for yourself in terms of your own true node, your soul mission. So the relationship might feel heavy sometimes because you guys have so much on your plate. I'm hearing you're trying to make it in this world, okay? I'm also seeing that somebody here is going to help the other improve some kind of business that they already have, vice versa. Who are you going to marry? So this person has been hiding their feelings about you, and they've been investing in you behind the scenes. They haven't told you how they felt. This person is like a silent strength. They don't tell you, babe. They don't tell you how they're watching you and they're dying to talk to you. They don't want to tell you how much that they really care. There's something about not really feeling comfortable around vulnerability, okay? So a lot of you guys are going to see a new light when they step in. This person is stepping in November. I'm getting that they're going to come in with some kind of offer that you guys are going to build on from November, okay? So tell me what they're like. What is this person like? So, I'm getting like 5'7", 5'8". For some of you, this person is going to be well put together. They like to dress up really well. They have really good taste in clothing. I'm getting that they have a leather jacket. This person might have long hair. They have short hair, but either way, they're very tan. Some of you, they're very, they're very focused on you. I don't even know how to say it. It's almost like their identity is very mixed in with who you are. So when I asked what are they like, it's almost like they're clinging to you. They're clinging to your arm, which is definitely a representation of somehow they feel connected to your identity. So this may or may not be something that you like. But ultimately your mission in life is to be, individually successful and focused on your own path, okay? This person's going to want to hold your hand a lot, or they're going to want you to hold on to their arm. They're very masculine if they're a masculine with the emperor. If they're feminine, they're a little more in charge, or they're a little more, they're a little more in their power, okay? Or maybe if you're dealing with a feminine energy, they have their own business. They're constantly running the show. They're doing their own thing, okay? So, what are they going to be like? Okay, so this person has a lot of pride, you guys. There's going to be a lot of pride here. I'm getting that maybe they even have like some kind of public recognition. They're really well known. Something about reputation being on the line. They really care about what people think. So I don't know about you, but I really appreciate a man who cares about public image. I'm big on that. Like, don't bring your drama outside. Don't talk about your stuff outwardly. There's a time and place for everything, and I'm big on that. So this person, it feels like they're going to be very masculine outwardly. So they're going to want to protect you. They're going to want to pay for things. They're going to want to, shower you in love and affection. I'm hearing basketball. For some of you, this might be a basketball player. For others, this person just, it's like they feel like, this is like constantly a competition. I don't know why, Pile One, your person is going to feel like they have to continuously fight for your love. So let me know who you are, because damn, you have your person that it's like, that relationship where the man is just, where the masculine is so head over heels about their feminine. This is what I see. Even when you guys are married, they're going to continue to do everything they can to keep you happy. This person in the past, they have very narcissistic tendencies, or I'm not saying they're narcissists, but they have tendencies. And in the past, they were very much about one-upping you. They were very conflicted. I'm getting that what they're going to be like is they are going to be focused on conflict resolution. They want to find a solution with you. This person does not want to fight, okay? I do feel that they are going, what you're going to have to do is you're going to be really working through some resentment stuff, okay? So it's like you're going to have to, you're going to really have to be patient with this person, because I feel like they're carrying a lot of pain from their past, okay? And the patience is not about letting yourself get hurt, because this person doesn't want that. Like, this person is literally the dream. Like, I'm getting like a bad boy who's reformed, okay? Yes, like really loving you, really wanting to change their ways for you because you are their person. But there is going to be moments where you're going to see some of their resentments resurface, and it might scare some of you. So what are they like? I'm getting someone who is very focused on working from home. This person will have a job from home. Some of you, this is a producer, or they're very focused on music. For others, they are into designing and they're big on business. I'm getting a lot of Capricorn energy as well. They're going to be very focused in terms of their own life as well. But there's something about needing to have you there at all times. This person, what did I say? The King of Cups. Their emotions run so deep. You have a silent strength on your hands. This is someone who isn't easily open verbally about their feelings, but they will show you. It's a lot of show-off energy. So this is the kind of person to have their friends set up, the engagement of when they're going to propose, and it's going to be big, flashy, going to be very flashy, so everyone can see how they're honoring you. But in terms of their, expressive ability, in terms of, their emotions, I don't see too much of that. This is someone who is going to show you, not tell you. Their love language is, I'm getting acts of service for some of you. I'm getting gifts. Gifts is a big one. They want to give you things to show you. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this person is actively healing and will want to heal their generational trauma with you. Stuck in the past. This person may have been married prior, or they had a really heavy connection that was like marriage. Maybe there was a divorce. I'm getting a very inconsistent childhood, a lot of dysfunction in their life. And with you, they really want to change it with you. They want to do it different with you. They want a different life with you. It's incredibly beautiful. This person is really going to show you why it's worth waiting for. Okay. So what is your, actually one of my clients asked me this during a reading, and I thought it was brilliant. So let's go ahead and see, what is your advice to prepare for this connection? Pile 1, what is your advice to prepare for this connection? To be very focused on where you're headed in life in terms of your career, you guys. I feel this is a very big deal, being established and investing properly, like investing your money properly in the right connections. What is your advice? Yes. Okay, so we have a lot of investing. Invest in yourself. Invest in the proper outlets, so you become more affluent with your businesses, that that you're not recklessly spending. I don't know why my angels are really showing me that money is going to be very important here, because you guys are both going to be working together, or there's a level of building a legacy financially together, and both of you have to be on board in terms of this soul mission. So the advice is to be very in tune with your own true node, to let go of codependencies, let go of any connections that are holding you back from your independence. Okay? Wow, that was powerful. So let's go ahead really quick. This is going to be a long one. Bear with me. Okay, let's go ahead and get timing. Yeah, let's get timing here. So pile 1, let's see. Big happy changes. Yes. Pile 1. In terms of timing of when you're going to get married, let's go ahead and see. Ask your angels. Wow. When are you going to get married, pile one, to this person? A year from now. So I did get there was going to be development. So again, I feel somebody here is going to deny an offer initially because maybe something is not ready yet. But the offer is there. The building will begin now. Like I feel by the end of the year, you guys are going to start building together and then you're going to work your way up. But a year from now, that is your wedding date. Wow. Congratulations. Yes. Okay, let's move on. Okay, pile 2. Okay. Let's see what's going on with pile 2 and relationships. Wow. Okay. A lot of you guys have been very accustomed to taking on the burden in your relationships. A lot of you guys are the person who is constantly maybe taking a lot of the weight of your connections. Okay. I'm feeling there's a lot of karmic energy around needing to release and surrender imbalanced relationships where you are doing all the giving and the person is not giving to you. This is going to be very important for you guys. So deception. Yeah, there's been a lot of, as I started channeling, I had a wave of like intense emotion hit my heart. So this for me is usually like some drama, or there's just been like a lot of just betrayal in your love life. It's like, I'm getting a lot of you guys have this beautiful feminine, divine feminine energy, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Pisces, very soft, very beautiful. And if you're masculine, you're just very masculine. But either way, it's like you pour so much love into your partners, they become poetry. A lot of you guys use love as a way to inspire you. So you really are attracted to people who have a story behind them, people who have soul, people who've been through it, because not only do they really give you a sense of belonging, but I feel a lot of you guys are mirroring, and there's a level of projection. You guys are assimilating to people who are very familiar to you, so trauma bonding. But either way, you guys have this beautiful ability to love, and they are your muse. Like your person becomes your muse. So a lot of you might even feel like love in itself gives you a boost of energy in terms of your creations, your creativity, your art. Past energies in love for pile 2. Let's just go ahead and see. So I am getting cutting. You're cutting something. You're cutting something off, cutting dead weight. You're allowing, listen, there's somebody here who's been tugging at you for the rest, like I'm talking about for the past year. This could be a soulmate connection or a twin flame. There's been a lot of tugging. And if not, this is someone who is very, very related to a past life connection. But either way, I'm getting a lot of energy around being fed up. You are just like, you know what? I have had enough. There's a lot of sensitivity around how much you've given to this person. I am getting a lot of codependency around their validation as well. So what you are learning is, this is beautiful. It's almost like you're creating alchemy. A lot of you guys have learned how to create alchemy within your relationships. You learn how to transform a lot of your pain into power. You learn how to transform the disappointment into a creative outlet. So some of you guys might have a little bit of a masochistic streak where it's like, okay, they hurt you, but now you're off to make, you're going to create your own business. It's very rare, but it's very possible, if that makes sense. A lot of us react to deception and betrayal differently, but I'm getting this pile. There's like a strategy behind it. So you're almost like it won't hurt for too long because you take it and you create a new version of yourself. Very Gemini, very Piscean here. Wow. Then we have unrequited love in reverse. You guys are back and forth with somebody who was not giving you what you were giving to them, and it was very stressful. The feminine here has a very elite job or position in life, and I feel like there's a lot of disappointment around this connection. Something happening around Christmas, or you guys feeling as if you were waiting for this person to be a part of your family. You wanted this person to connect with, okay? I'm getting a lot of red apples as well. So there was a lot of temptation around this connection. Maybe you guys had a very strong sexual connection. This person, it's almost like they lured you in with their sexual energy is what I'm getting. Like they lured you in. They really focused on pulling you in. They wanted all of this, wanted that from you. I'm getting the feminine here had your own apartment. You got your own stuff. You're very successful. And this person just kept wanting to mooch off your energy. And a lot of you are like, listen, enough is enough. Are you ready to do this or not? And I'm getting a lot of putting your foot down. We have angelic communication in reverse. And a lot of you may have lost faith with this connection. And you maybe, because of this connection being so intense and toxic, or, there's so much conflict that it really made you lose hope. I'm getting like a blockage in your heart. So this is about really, wow, you guys, seriously, like you guys have stepped into some major power. I'm getting you guys took what happened to you in this connection and you decided to ascend stress and negativity. You're like, I'm not going to let you give me wrinkles. I always think about that when I start stressing. I'm like, it ain't worth it, baby. It ain't worth it, but the reality is this connection really changed you as a person. I'm hearing identity. So maybe, a lot of you guys learned how to create a new identity around this love. But either way, I'm hearing a level up, okay? So no matter what you've been through, there's been a level up in your life in terms of love, even when things have not felt like that, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about the person that you're going to marry. So this person, I feel like a lot of you guys have been opening the roads for yourself in matters of love after this past situation. You haven't allowed people to just come into your house, meaning this is metaphoric. You guys have been setting stronger boundaries, more, you've been setting a sense of value around what you're bringing to the table. A lot of you guys have even built a fence around your house. So it could be two extremes. Are you letting people in? Are you allowing yourself to love from a place of vulnerability? Because at the end of the day, we could say what we want, but if we want love, we have to be vulnerable. And most importantly, we have to be very honest with our own transformation. It takes two. We both, there are two people involved in a relationship. It's not one. So it's really important to allow yourselves to create a sense of duality and balance. And this is something that you're learning. I'm almost getting you've built this beautiful fence because you are no longer letting the mooch in. You're no longer letting mooches into your house. So you're like, listen, I don't care what you got going on, but if you're not going to give to me, then this is where I draw the line. Okay. So, let's talk about the person you're going to marry. I'm getting a lot of black and purple, you guys. So psychic energy, there's a lot of psychic energy around the person you're going to marry. Some of you guys, this person is going to have a strong hold over you, or they do. I'm getting a lot of power. This person has a lot of power. Maybe they're into the craft, okay? They're into working magic. Maybe they're used to working magic on their partners, but I'm getting like upon meeting this person, there's going to be a strong pull. I'm getting a level of psychic magnetism, like you're going to feel really pulled in and you don't know why. I'm getting the numbers 3 and 6. For some of you, this person's going to be 36 years old, or maybe the 3rd and the 6 is very important in terms of dates. For some, this person is going to be in the law, like they're going to work as a lawyer or as a police officer. But if not, this is someone who is, they're working in some kind of undercover position. Maybe they do something that is very hidden from the public. But everything about this person is really strategized. They're really good at strategizing in terms of their work environment. They're like their whole life, there's something about them. They know how to read you. This person's going to know how to read you, and you don't even have to say anything. They have very beautiful eyes, you guys. Their eyes are very soulful. So who are you going to marry? Okay, we have the Five of Cups here. I'm getting that a lot of you guys are going to be dealing with somebody. As you get to know them, they are in a very dark night of the soul. This is not a bad thing. I'm not saying to turn your back on this person, because if they are fated to be your partner, you are meant to work through something with them. So it's not about jumping ship, okay? A big thing that I'm learning for myself, growing up with a Scorpio mother who is very big on being cutthroat and cutting everybody off. I don't want to be like that, and I really believe that in relationships, specifically relationships, you have to give each other time to grow, as long as it's not a deal breaker, right? Like, if it's something that is on your absolutely not list, then by all means, there is always a plan for you. But I'm a big believer of giving people chances, because we're all growing and we all make mistakes, and sometimes we meet our partners at a very interesting time, and it's not always perfect. It's just not going to be perfect. But ultimately, it's about the journey. So a lot of you guys are going to be meeting someone that this could be past, this could be new, take it as it resonates, but they may be struggling with some depression, okay? Or they may be struggling with some alcoholism, or they're trying to get sober. I feel like this person is actively trying to transform. They're trying to make changes. I don't think this is something that they don't want to change. I feel that you are a representation of their guiding light. And it's almost like they see purpose with you. And this is going to kind of kick them in the butt to get it together. So I will say, if you're dealing with somebody who has an addiction problem, I want you to understand addiction from a very, very clear perspective here. When you're dealing with addiction, you cannot ask your partner to give something up for you, because that's not how addiction works. Addiction comes from a long line of repressed emotional memories of trauma, PTSD, that has not been resolved, that has not been dealt with. And a lot of this revolves around them having to make a decision to do it for themselves. Nothing anyone does is going to be good enough. I don't care if they're trying. You could be a support system. You could be an inspiration to recovering, having them recover. But this is about them needing to do the work. You're going to meet this person, and they're very in tune with you. It's funny that I said I saw black and purple. Look at that. Wow, black and purple. But again, this is about moving through a higher level of psychic awareness. Some of you guys are counselors, and this is why this person is gravitating towards you, or you're a healer, okay? For others, this is just someone who maybe they lost you in the past, and having you is going to inspire a lot of emotion. Maybe it's someone that, never thought they were going to have love, and having you is going to provoke a new sense of, wow, I can cross over this bridge and I can have love. Like, sky's the limit, right? We have 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay, hear me out. Because I know a lot of people comment and they're like, I would never marry somebody like this. It's okay. You don't have to. Right? This is a general reading. And ultimately, I want you guys to really take on a very different perspective. No relationship is perfect. There is no such thing as a Disney ending. We do not have a, happy ending relationship. You have to put in work for all of your relationships. It takes 2, because both of you guys are coming with everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Each person comes into a relationship with a lot of their own shit that they're projecting, which requires work. What is your stuff and what is your partner's stuff? right? What is your stuff and what is their stuff? What is their stuff? What is your stuff? There's a lot of work in between relationships, and a big part of it is knowing your partner, knowing their strengths, knowing their weaknesses, and a lot of this takes time. It takes time, and it requires an open heart. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Tell me about the person you're going to marry. I feel like they're just struggling with moving away from what happened to them. There's some heavy stuff around their past. And I don't think they're going to ask you to be the bearer of their burden, but they are going to kind of want you to hold space for them. Tell me about this person you're going to marry, pile 2. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between somebody who wants to drag you down and somebody who is just expressing their struggles, and they want you to be a support system. This person feels like they went off to war, like this is someone in the army, the military. I'm getting a lot of PTSD. Tell me about the person you're going to marry. But the one thing that they're sure about is you. I would say the one thing that this person is absolutely sure about is you. There's some heaviness here, but it does not mean that it's not going to change, you guys. Like emotions, behavior, it's always changeable as long as they see it. And I feel like when they meet you, they're going to see a lot of your light. So what are they going to be like? Let's see. What's their deal? What's their work? What give me... I'm hearing foundation matters. Because this person has always been through so much in their life, having a home with you is going to be very important. They're going to emphasize the need for a home with you. They may cry a lot with you, okay, which is really beautiful. Can we not shame our masculines and feminines that cry? Because that's a heavy burden to carry, to not be human, right? And we all do it, trust me. Pride is one of those things that do not belong in a relationship sometimes. Like I would say a marriage. By the time you are married, that is when, in my perspective, you should be able to feel very comfortable being yourself. This person is going to want to heal with you guys. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. They want to remove themselves from their ancestors' trauma, their ancestral stuff, their generational stuff. They're going to want to, explore new horizons with you. This person's going to ask you to travel a lot, but it's going to be really hard for them to seek guidance. You guys, this person might have a problem with being honest about their pain, and they might just brush it off and keep going with you. But I'm getting a lot of communication with you. They're a morning person. They're really big on talking to you in the morning. I feel like there's a lot of independence here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're going to want to have a plan, like a daily plan. This person married to you, they're going to want to plan things with you. And I see a little dog. This person may have already a dog. This connection is going to shift several times before you get it right. It's like, this is not going to be an easy peasy marriage, but it's going to be worth it because every time something goes wrong, you guys get to rebuild together. And there is a level of patience within both of you that is going to help this connection last. Okay. We have the Hermit here. So your person or you are, both of you guys might be avoidant of conflict, and that's okay. I believe in taking a break. If you guys need to take a break, take a step outside. I do not think anger is productive in a relationship, but it happens, right? It's not unfamiliar. It's not foreign, right? We're going to have moments where we're really heated and we can't hold it together. But one of the things I learned in therapy that was incredibly healing for me is to heal with your partner with giving them the gift of time and space, and giving yourself a few minutes to cool off before you guys talk about something serious. And I feel this is going to be in practice. Your person is loving. They are very charismatic. This person is big on including you in their life and everything they do. This person is going to be very tall. I'm getting like 6 feet. If they are a masculine, if they're a feminine, they might be tall for a feminine as well. They want to include you in everything they do. You are like a masterpiece to them. Everything you do is beautiful. But, I'm getting a lot of needing to withdraw from the connection. They're going to want to travel, or they're going to want to remove themselves a little bit for the sake of growth, financial growth, or career, because something about their life is going to feel a little bit like empty, and they're going to need an outlet. And this person is not a cheater. I don't get any cheating energies here. They are just trying to figure themselves out by the time they come towards you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see timing. Wow, that was really beautiful. Timing for pile 2 in the near future. Timing. When are you going to marry this person? Oh my gosh. Wow, the energy, you guys. It's really intense here. I'm hearing the summer. Meditation brings answers. So some of you guys really need to meditate. It's almost like the answer is within you, and your angels are already illuminating this answer. We have romance. When are you guys going to get married? So you guys are probably going to date before you get married. So this is probably going to be fairly new opportunity. And if you believe, okay, so this for me isn't really clarifying a when, but for me, my intuition, my clairvoyance here is saying this is going to happen in the summertime. Okay. Something about the summer 2021, but I'm getting that this is going to be a situation where both of you guys are going to be working together on something. Maybe you guys are going to help each other grow a business, or you're going to talk about business, or it's just going to be very abundant. So something about your connection is going to be very abundant. And it's important that when you guys are dating, you keep a positive mind about this relationship. Manifestation is important in love too, okay? The way you perceive your love, your relationships is really important, because if you're thinking negative, or if you're bashing your person, if you're speaking negatively about yourself and others, this is lowering your frequency and lowering your vibration. We all do it. I mean, we all have to vent, right? But something I'm trying to kind of work on myself, and I'm sharing this with you because I've definitely been working on this in therapy, is the way I speak exists, like the way I speak love into my life, the way I talk about masculines. Because if you've grown up in a home where there was a single parent household with just a mother, there's definitely resentment with father, the missing father. There's a tendency to want to speak negatively about the men that you meet, or there's an automatic assumption, or there's an automatic, mistrust, and it's not really them. It's a projection of our pain, because I do it all the time, or I have before therapy. And it was really reflective for me, and it was so healing for me to understand my pain and to understand why I was projecting. So if the person, give me a second, you guys, I want to share this with you, and I really hope this is beneficial, because it really gave me a new perspective on my end. In therapy, working through my own expectations and my own projections really helped me take on a new perception of love. For instance, when love didn't go the way I wanted to, right? When I didn't get the attention or the love from the person that I wanted it from, instead of my old self of feeling negatively about them, it was their fault, and feeling angry and feeling really upset that I was rejected, or I felt rejected, processing, taking a step back and really getting myself to reflect on myself. Why am I so worked up about this? What is it about this that is a trigger for me? Is it really this person, or is it a moment that I've relived in my childhood that made me feel left out in the cold? So your relationship with the opposite sex or the same gender, it doesn't matter, is very relevant to the way you react to love, the way you react to conflict, and the way you react to receiving and giving. This is a time to really recognize that, because you guys are going to be manifesting big love with this person. There's going to be a lot of money. Okay, I'm getting a lot of prosperity. But if you are in a negative state about this, it can affect your connection. Just an FYI, okay? Great. Last pile. Let's talk about it. Let's see. Pile 3. Let's talk about who you're going to get married to. Okay, I'm getting a lot of education. So this is going to be someone who's either a teacher for their profession or career, or you're a teacher, or both of you are teachers. I'm hearing, I have come to teach you. So this is someone that you are going to learn a lot from in terms of spiritual lessons, in terms of maturity, your independence. There's a lot of schooling here. So maybe you guys are even going to go to the same school, or there's something in common in terms of education. There's a lot of love here. There's going to be a lot of very, very beautiful love. It's very connected, very rooted in self-respect and honoring, okay? But let me go ahead and see where you have been in matters of love. Okay, let's look at the past to see where you're coming from. Pile 3 in love. We have healing family issues. So a lot of you guys, I'm getting, there's definitely a wound around the feminine. There's definitely a wound around the masculine, both. There's been a lot of kind of growing a tough skin, okay? I feel like some of you guys have been avoidant of love for a long time because of this. There's been a lot of not wanting to see love, or closing your heart to love, or just not feeling comfortable with being vulnerable to love, okay? So a lot of this is really rooted, we have chemistry. Maybe you guys have been in connections that have been triggering a lot of your healing around your family. A lot of you guys have been in connections where maybe you've chosen the physical aspects of love instead of, maybe the emotional. So there is, and it's interesting because this is like my divine feminine deck. So you guys are definitely empowered. If you are a feminine here, you are very much in your power. But I feel you have, it's like you've been working on your craft. You've been working on work. You've been working on your journey. You've been focusing on yourself. You've been finding new methods of self-healing, okay? And I do feel you guys were dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius prior, or it could be water or fire. And there was a huge level of disappointment with this person, because I'm hearing, I finally let my guard down and look what happened, right? I'm hearing a lesson. This person really taught you how to love yourself more from a place of vulnerability, from accepting the ability to receive love instead of having to feel like you have to go get it. But either way, regenerating your community in reverse. A lot of you guys are coming out of a time where it's like you have just chosen to follow your own path. Maybe you stopped dating with this card in reverse. You decided that maybe you wanted to take a break. And you're kind of still moving through a lot of this. But what I do see very confidently is the fact that you are working on a plan in life. You're working on your soul mission. You're working on who you're becoming. We have mint, decisive action. And I am getting a lot of crafting and there's a lot of pain around your eyes. So I'm having a vision of swelling around the eyes. So for me, this is about the way you've been looking at your life in terms of love. It's been very painful. Whatever you've seen in life has been very painful for you. So maybe there's been a lot of trauma. When I think of eyes, I think about our third eye. I think about our crown chakra. So our higher wisdom, how we are connecting to our higher selves, the way we see things, our perspectives, clear vision. Okay. There's a level of feeling like you just don't want to see something. And maybe there's a lot of trauma from the past with old thought. There's a lot of living in the past, living in your pain with, love, fearing a painful situation. And I do feel a lot of you are almost, I don't know, there's almost like an awkwardness about being intimate, emotionally intimate with somebody. It's like you don't feel comfortable with that, or you just don't feel comfortable being expressive in love. And a big part of this is coming from your trauma, right? So we have create a sacred space. We have natural touch. And then we have make a wish and reverse an indulgence. Yeah, there's been a lot of focus on maybe the 3D aspects. So there's been a lot of, physical, like wanting to focus on someone's status, like their wealth or their physical good looks, and a lot of still living in a space of trauma, not maybe knowing that you're living in a space of trauma. We do have create a sacred space. So ultimately, you're really acknowledging a lot of parts of yourself that still need healing right now. And I feel like this is very present. But this is such a beautiful energy because it's like you're coming home to yourself every night, and you're okay with that. You're okay with having, a space for yourself and not needing somebody to fill a void. I feel this pile specifically, you would feel even uncomfortable, like sharing your space right away. So there's something about intimacy, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, that is a little bit challenging. And I do see you guys growing out of this. So let's go ahead and see, what is your person going to be like that you're going to marry? Pile 3. The person that you're going to end up marrying is going to help you move through a vision quest, like a physical vision quest. They're going to show you aspects of yourself that need healing. They're going to show you parts of yourself that are still very wounded, that need to be healed. And they're going to do this graciously, not by offending you, but by showing you a new world or a new way of doing things. This person is very adventurous. You're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. You're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone who's going to want to take you on a boat. They love traveling. They love going out. And they just want to show you what it's like to live. To live away from your head, or maybe even live away from the experiences that have been very traumatizing to you. They're going to want to help big aspects of your psyche. And like I said, I did see education being very important. So maybe you guys are both going to work together on a degree, or maybe pursuing a master's, or anything involving, a level up. We have the Princess of Cups in reverse. What is this person going to be like? Your person that you're dealing with, they have a hard time grounding themselves. So there's a lot of idealism, right? So it talks about travel. They want to travel. They want to do things. You guys might have to be the ones to ground this connection, because they're living in the stars. Like, they're living in their heads, in their hearts. I'm getting someone who is very fun. They have a lot of friends, or they have a big circle of friendships and a network that's very extensive. But they are someone who is, there's some heavy Neptunian energy here. Like, they're focused, there's a lot of daydreams. There's a lot of idealism. And it's really hard for them to see beyond what they have. So maybe you guys are dealing with someone who, although they are fun and very adventurous, there's still some kind of poverty consciousness, self-limiting beliefs that is hindering them. And you guys are going to be the balance to that, because this person is going to be very focused on growing with you and growing financial wealth with you. Okay. So what is this person you're going to marry going to be like? Let's see. Pile 3. Friendship first. We have the Devil. So both of you guys, I don't think this is just one person. I think both of you guys are going to mirror the fact that you're very ambitious in life, that money matters. Both of you guys are very you're goal oriented. You're like, I'm going to make it to the top. I want to be number one at what I do. I want to be that person. I want to be that. You see what I'm saying? So, there could be an obsession with physicality as well. I'm getting friendship first. Like this person might want to be friends first. Maybe there's going to be a strong physical connection because they're going to show you what it's like to feel safe with sex or with intimacy. This person is going to be like your best friend. Okay. So a lot of you guys are going to explore with this person, if you know what I mean. But it's going to be heavily based on the physical at first. And I feel there's something about keeping you bound though. Listen, you're dealing with somebody who is going to be a little bit possessive over you. They're super lighthearted and fun, but the person that you're going to end up marrying, they want to keep a specific amount of courting on you. Like they want to make sure that you're there because they themselves have abandonment issues. So, I shouldn't say issues. Let me check myself when I say that. Challenges. Okay. There's some mistrust around money, around maybe they're very generous with you. They're going to be very generous with you, or they're going to help put you through school, or there's some kind of offer here that they're at first going to be very mistrustful about, and they like to be in control. This person is someone who likes to control you through money, or I say control because of the Devil card, right? So someone who wants to be in control in terms of finances or in terms of having a say-so on how you spend your money. So this person that you're marrying is really fixated on where money is going, something about money. But this is their own thing, you guys. This is something like they need to work on their own poverty consciousness, and maybe you guys are going to be the ones to mirror that. There's too much of... They need to know. This person likes to know what you're doing and what your life, And I say that, and some of you might be like, what? Like, that's obvious if we're married, but some people don't need that in a marriage. Some husbands, some wives will let you go. They let you go out on your way, and you don't really have to check in, or, it's a free-spirited. This person is not going to be like that. Okay. I think you guys are very focused on growing wealth and business and legacy, but they are very focused on your whereabouts. They worry. They want to know what's going on. Maybe they also have an indulgence side, a little bit of an indulgence side, okay? But it's all because they feel like you are their pentacle, like you mean so much to them. And this is something that can be discussed and compromised, you guys. There's always a level of give and take in a relationship, and there's always room for growth. That's my philosophy. It may not be, it may not be popular among everybody's philosophy, but my whole thing in terms of relationships is there's always room to grow and improve. But boundaries may need to be set with this person, because I am getting a lot of possessiveness. But who are you going to marry? Some people like that, and it doesn't bother them. It just depends on who you are. Let's see, who are you going to marry? This person might... They're going to be afraid to take risks, and I feel like you guys are going to have to you guys are going to balance each other out. I'm getting this person is going to show you a lot about yourself in terms of healing. It's like I'm getting a lot of the feminine here. You're going to be crying. You're going to be purifying a lot of your pain. Okay. Something you haven't done in a while. And this person in turn, you're going to help them get more grounded on their goals, and you're going to help them get out of this fear that they have with losing you. This person has some serious stunted energy around losing you. So this is probably why they feel very possessive. They're going to be very fearful of losing what they've worked so hard to get with you. So ultimately, this is going to be a relationship that's long lasting. It's just going to be a lot of work, you guys. This person has a tendency to hide things from you, and this is what's going to bother you. I think, the challenge here is this person is a little more, maybe they're a little more cheeky, like they're a little more mischievous about your relationship. They like to spy. They like to see what you're doing. and I don't want it to sound toxic because it doesn't have to be. It's just maybe their own behavioral patterns that they've learned, deficiencies, their pain, their, abandonment. A lot of this is something that can be talked about if they are willing to maintain a marriage, because I know you guys, for this pile specifically, you guys are not going to take any BS. So maybe there's a level of not jumping into marriage right away because someone here needs to improve maybe some health, maybe some mental health issues, maybe some trauma, maybe some addiction. So there's a level of show me that you want to kind of get better for yourself, and then I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you at the altar. If not, this is just about this person needing to kind of heal some stuff, or this is about you. Once you start healing some of your own trauma, some of your own wounds, this person is going to come in with an offer. So when is this going to happen? When is this marriage going to happen? This situation will improve. So maybe you guys left this person high and dry, and there's something here coming back around. I'm hearing the first week of January 2021, remain positive. So like I said, I feel your energies are going to be very sacred. So depending on your perception of your connection, this is where things are going to have to really manifest a certain way. Big happy changes. Can we get one for timing? I feel January 2021. You're going to have to get more information about this, because there's something here. They're going to have to tell you some truth about what's been happening in their life. And I'm almost getting your angels are saying, we cannot give you this person or make this official until this person comes clean about something. They need to come clean about something. And also there's something about education and schooling. So maybe you guys are going to be friends first. There's a lot of collaboration on a friendship level, and then it's going to move into something more serious. But your guides are saying do not rush this, because this is something that they need to work on. Somebody here needs to heal. It could be both of you, but there's some heavy stuff that needs to be worked on first before you jump ship into a full-on marriage, okay? But wow, that was beautiful. I actually want to ask, what can you do right now to prepare for marriage, to prepare for this? Let's see. It's all about your headspace. A lot of you guys are definitely dealing with PTSD yourself. So I'm getting that maybe healing your stuff right now is going to get you closer to your person. I'm getting a lot of needing to heal your heart, you guys, and needing to heal your head. Like, you've been through something very traumatic, and I could feel it, It's almost like creating some stagnation around your own love life. So let's see. Maybe some weight gain. Maybe this whatever you went through, you're a little worried about weight. I don't know why that came up. The Knight of Wands in reverse. What can you do? The Eight of Wands. This is saying in reverse. This is saying, like, move away from taking action towards this person or towards anyone right now, and really focus on yourself. Focus on your own mental health. This is going to be big. And little by little, you can come out and really focus on love. But right now, the past is heavy here. You guys are still healing, okay? So that's what you can do now to help you prepare for the future. Thanks so much. Bye.